To be doing a silent meditation today for our meditation. And what that means is that Terry and I will be behind scenes meditating together. We invite you to meditate with us in your own way. Terry's going to play some music, and we will come back on with you in 25 minutes and share with you what Spirit shared with us this morning. I always find these meditations to be fascinating. I never know what's coming up, and it's always transformative in one way or another. So please, please stay with us this morning and join in, and we will see you very soon. And we're back. Thank you, Teri. Thank you for that. Wow. We're going to try to explain to you what we witnessed. We witnessed healing on a planetary level as well as on an individual level. So we are using for that what has been given to us in what we refer to as angelic gems. Let me get to a white. Oh, can't see it in the white. Yeah, they're green colored. And Archangel Raphael has shared this with us, angelic gems. They are infused with clearing and healing energy from Divine Mother, God, Christ, and archangels. And we also used the cards that go with the angelic gems. It's got different colors, but anyway, it's a process of, or a modality of clearing and healing with color as well as energy from the divine. So Teri's going to first walk you through the planetary healing that we witnessed. Now, keep in mind, this healing was happening. We just got the opportunity to observe it, but it was already happening. So, Teri?
Great point, Ruth, because the angelic beings are always here. And when they come forth with a message or an energy, it's already in place. We are just observing, as Ruth said, we're seeing it happening in the present. So what I observed as I went in with them and said, show us what we need to know right now. And they showed me the planet, our dear Mother Gaia, planet Earth. And they showed that there are energies in place in the center of Mother Gaia. There were 5 energies in a pattern. There were 4 on each side and 1 in the middle. And the one in the middle came out as a platinum energy, which is the highest energy that you can go to. And to me, that's God. That's what I call it. You call it whatever you envision that highest source of energy as being. And then the ones on each side were gold, and that's Christ consciousness energy. So the center of the earth right now is inundated with this energy from God the Creator and Christ and our Christ consciousness. That's working from the center out on our planet. And what I saw up above, as I was just observing Earth, I saw it as this round circle with all of that energy in the center. Up above, there were 9 stones or gems, as we refer to them as. And they were just beautiful energy color that started spinning, just going into a spin together. And it almost looked like a rainbow as all that color was just mixed in together. And then underneath, as I watched, there were 12 gems. And they were also spinning, but it was like at a different rate. And they were each different color. So all of the gem colors that we have been given to work with this energy modality, they were all right there, just like they were supporting Earth and holding Earth up. And then there were 4 gems on each side. And as I looked at them, I saw they weren't gems at all. They were archangels. And the same ones were supporting Earth on each side. And that was Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Uriel. They're giving us the utmost support right now for all of us to feel this energy that's taking place, this healing that's taking place on our planet. They're wanting us all to step up. That was the big message that I got. And even as I was watching, I saw our planet and I saw people being pulled upward, like they were sitting still. And it's like, nope, step up. You came here for such a time as this. This is the time for you to step up and to start shining that light. And that's what Ruth was envisioning, was the individual healing that's taking place, as they were showing me the planetary healing that was taking place.
It's funny, Terry, that you say step up because that was one of the messages that I had gotten in my personal meditation this morning as well. And I normally think I'm stepping up, but it was like step up even more. So I was like, okay, I got it. So what I was witnessing was, and I drew it out, and I'd show you, but I can't. Just I can't lift it up; it'll all fall. So I drew a stick figure, and I was guided to use 12 of these angelic gems, and put one at 12 o'clock, one at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So there's 12 around the stick figure. And each one represents a different color of clearing and healing from the angelic gems. And I saw which colors went where. If if you want to draw it out, the platinum, which is the God energy, was at 12 o'clock. Christ consciousness, which is gold, was at 2 o'clock. Red is at 3 o'clock. 4 was orange, 5 was pink, 6 was black, 7 was yellow, brown was 8, green was 9, white was 10, and purple was 11. Now, each of those colors stand for a different archangel or Christ or the Divine Mother, and each one clears with a different thing. Like, so for instance, red clears is represented with Archangel Metatron, and clears the bloodstream, as well as when we hold on to faulty constructs that no longer serve us. So the red was at 3 o'clock. And one more example, clearing with orange clears stuck emotions and is represented by Archangel Gabriel, and that was at 4 o'clock. So once I had all of those colors and divine beings around the person, then I saw a second concentric circle all the way around it. And so there are 2 gems at 12 and 1 and 2 and 3, etc., all the way around. And I asked, what color is that second layer all the way around? And the 12 o'clock, it was platinum. But every other one, the second circle around, was gold, which is the Christ consciousness. So we have this intense healing, not only from Divine Mother, God and Christ, and all of these archangels represented here, but then there's this second layer of intense healing coming to us from the Creator and the Christ consciousness. And it was fascinating watching it, because the inner circle went clockwise and the outer circle went counterclockwise. And it was just intriguing to see that happening. And then we were reminded this was happening before we got to watch. So if you have been feeling a little pulled, a little activated energy wise, and not really sure why you're feeling this, I think that's why. I think there's massive healing taking place for individuals and the planet right now. And I think it's kind of, I'm getting goosebumps as I'm saying that. I think it's hard as a soul that pays attention to energy to not feel something. I know I personally had been feeling like I'd been on a spiritual roller coaster almost. And I think it's just because I was in tune to that energy. And Teri, you're nodding your head yes.
Yeah, we had that big influx of download this week with the 1111 gateway. And I think that woke a lot of people up to see that something was happening. Maybe you didn't know what it was. Maybe just knew that there was a huge amount of energy that wasn't there before. And you're paying attention, and that's your call to step up. That was your open your eyes and see what's happening. And also, Ruth, I was almost laughing as you were sharing that first color, which was red, which is represented by Metatron. And that's who was guiding my vision of what was going on with the planet this morning as we went into that meditation. So I was told to wear red today. I didn't know why. I didn't know what the significance was, but he is definitely surrounding me and working with bringing through the big messages that we all need right now. We all need to hear, to step up, shine our light, and let that healing take place on the individual and the planetary levels for all of us.
Beautiful. Thank you, Teri. Teri, do you have anything else that you want to share today before we let our friends go?
I think taking that time in prayerful meditation, I like calling it that because when we think of just prayer, we're thinking we're sending stuff up to God, right? We're sending our desires and our wishes up. But I want you to take time for prayerful meditation. Meditation means you are going to listen. You can put your energy out there. You can ask questions, ask to be shown what you need to do right now. What is it for you to step up to? And then listen. The listening is the most important part because that's spirit working with you and sharing with you what you need to know. And anytime we ask, we're going to be guided. If you question or you have doubts, is this me thinking it, or is this coming from me, or is this coming from my spirit guides, my angels, from God's source energy? Just go into your heart space and your heart will never lie to you. So as you ask your questions, just take a breath into your heart and listen. And what is the first thing that you hear when you do that? That's your answer right there. And that's not coming from your brain, that's coming from your spirit self.
Well, and also a reminder, if you are feeling some of that tug and pull that's happening energetically right now, you want to ground yourself, but ground yourself through, as Teri said, prayerful meditation. Get out into nature, really get yourself grounded into the world, but don't get grounded into the earth, not necessarily into the world. So, but ground yourself in healthy, nurturing, organic ways. Don't ground yourself into the news. Don't ground yourself into the politics, because then you're really going to be feeling this, this pull back and forth. Really ground yourself into those things that nourish you in body, mind, and soul. And then I think you will be able to just feel the blessings and the healing and the clearing coming through without that weird pull that's going on. So, Teri, thank you. I love you so much. And to all of our friends, thank you for being here. Fascinating time here on planet Earth. And we are glad to walk through this with you. Know that we love you. Know that we're right here on Enlightened World Network. And know that this is a safe community for raising the questions, for having the conversations. We have so many people who have found soul sisters or soul brothers here in this community, and they finally found somebody they can talk to about these things. And they don't have to feel like they're hiding in a closet anymore. And they don't have to start every conversation with, I know this sounds crazy, but that's what we're here for. We're here for that community. So, yeah, Teri, thank you for all the work you're doing with your community. They have found such a safe place with you, and so glad to have you all with us. So God bless you all. Take good care, and we'll see you very soon.